Some actors don't just play the role, they become the person. From perfect casting to jaw-dropping makeup transformations, these stars look so much like the real-life figures. Daniel Lewis as Abraham Lincoln. The resemblance was so uncanny that even historians praised his transformation. Robert Downey Jr. as Charlie Chaplin. The iconic mustache, expressions, and charm. A perfect mirror of the silent film legend. Nicole Kidman as Grace Kelly. Nicole Kidman brought the elegance and poise of the Hollywood princess to life. It felt like Grace Kelly had returned to the screen. Morgan Freeman as Nelson Mandela. Freeman's calm voice and dignified presence made it hard to tell where Morgan ended and Mandela began. Michael Douglas as Liberace. With his sparkling costumes and showman's flair, Douglas became the flamboyant piano legend in every sense. Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe. She didn't just wear the look. Ana embodied Marilyn's vulnerability, glamour, and heartbreak with haunting realism. Bruno Ganz as Adolf Hitler. His chilling performance and uncanny resemblance became so iconic, it defined how modern cinema portrays Hitler. Helen Mirren as Elizabeth II. Mirren's subtle expressions and regal composure earned her an Oscar. She became the queen in every frame. Eddie Redmayne as Stephen Hawking. Through incredible physical transformation and emotion, Redmayne made audiences forget they were watching an actor. Gary Oldman as Winston Churchill. Layers of prosthetics and a masterful performance made Oldman disappear into Churchill. Natalie Portman as Jackie Kennedy. Every detail, her voice, posture, and elegance perfectly matched the former First Lady. Casper Philipson as John F. Kennedy. The resemblance was eerie. His looks, charm, and voice made him almost indistinguishable from the real JFK. Steve Carell as Bobby Riggs. Carell nailed Riggs' confidence and comic bravado, making his transformation both funny and shockingly accurate. Salma Hayek as Frida Kahlo. Salma's passion and resemblance was so powerful that it felt like Frida herself was painting her story through her. Sissy Spacek as Loretta Lynn. From the accent to the attitude, Spacek embodied Lynn's humble roots and rise to stardom. Pure authenticity. Ashton Kutcher as Steve Jobs. Kutcher's walk, talk, and even posture mirrored the Apple founder, so closely it was almost eerie to watch. Charlize Theron as Eileen, completely unrecognizable. Theron's transformation was haunting. She became the infamous serial killer inside and out. Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury. He captured Freddie's energy, voice, and even his facial expressions, almost like Freddie was reborn. Cate Blanchett as Bob Dylan. Blanchett's androgynous, magnetic take on Dylan was so convincing, even lifelong fans did a double take. Gary Oldman as Harry S. Truman. Oldman once again vanished into history, portraying Truman with remarkable authenticity and subtle authority. James Franco as James Dean. Franco didn't just look like Dean, he captured that same quiet rebellion and tragic charm that defined a generation. Jim Carrey as Andy Kaufman. Carrey blurred the line between acting and reality, channeling Kaufman so intensely it felt like possession. Christian Bale as Dick Cheney. With an incredible physical transformation, Bale was unrecognizable. Julianne Moore as Sarah Palin. With the glasses, accent, and mannerisms down to perfection, Moore's Palin felt straight out of real-life headlines. Yahya Doster as Whitney Houston. Doster's elegance and emotional depth honored Whitney's legacy with grace and heartbreaking realism. Adrian Brody as Salvador Dali. Brody brought Dali's eccentricity and surreal energy to life, melting clocks and all. Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles. With Foxx's performance and makeup, it felt like Ray Charles himself was back on stage. Joseph Mazzello as John Deacon. Quiet, thoughtful, and pitch-perfect in mannerism, Mazzello made Queen's bassist come alive again. Jennifer Lopez as Selena Quinton. J-Lo didn't just portray Selena, she honored her legacy with heart, grace, and a voice that made fans cry. Matthew Broderick as Robert Gould. Shawbrick captured the courage and youth of the Union officer who led one of the Civil War's most heroic units. Austin Butler as Elvis Presley. Butler didn't just look like Elvis, he moved, spoke, and performed like him flawlessly. Meryl Streep as Margaret Thatcher. Her look and mannerisms were so precise, even Thatcher's family was stunned. Will Smith as Muhammad Ali will train for a year to look, talk, and move exactly like the boxing legend. Andre 3000 as Jimi Hendrix. He looked and sounded so close to Hendrix that it was almost eerie. Denzel Washington as Malcolm X, commanding, fiery, and deeply human. Denzel transformed into the civil rights icon like no one else could. Hilary Swank as Amelia Hay. With grace and determination, Swank brought the pioneering aviator's fearless spirit to the skies once again. Benicio del Toro as Guevara. His piercing gaze, voice, and authenticity made audiences feel like they were watching the real revolutionary. John Goodman as Babe Ruth. Goodman captured Ruth's larger-than-life personality, loud, legendary, and full of heart. Sean Penn as Harvey Mill. Penn's heartfelt portrayal of the activist was both inspiring and deeply emotional, a true cinematic tribute. Anthony Hopkins as Alfred Hitchcock. Hopkins's transformation was mesmerizing. From the voice to the silhouette, it was Hitchcock reborn. Jeffrey Rush as Alberto G. Rush embodied the eccentric artist's genius and frustration with such realism, it felt like watching a documentary. Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison. His voice and appearance were so close that even bandmates were shocked. John Voight as Franklin D. Roosevelt. Voight captured the calm, authority, and determination of a president at war, perfectly brought to life. Tom Hanks as Fred Rogers. With warmth and sincerity, Hanks captured the gentle kindness that made Mr. Rogers a beloved icon. Marissa Abella as Amy Winehouse. From the eyeliner to the attitude, Abella nailed Amy's raw soul and pain with stunning realism. Tom Hiddleston as Hank Williams. Hiddleston embodied the country legend's charm and tragedy, singing every song himself with heartfelt emotion. Gary Oldman as Sid Vicious. Wild, reckless, and magnetic, Oldman disappeared into the punk icon's chaos like it was second nature. Cillian Murphy as Robert Oppenheimer. Murphy's haunting eyes and quiet intensity perfectly mirrored the father of the atomic bomb. Gary Busey as Buddy Holly. He looked, sounded, and even played guitar like the real Buddy Holly, earning him an Oscar nomination. Kristen Stewart as Princess Diana. Stewart's transformation was breathtaking. From the voice to the vulnerability, she truly became Diana. Al Pacino as Phil Spector. Pacino brought Spector's eccentric genius and volatility to life with trademark intensity. Josh Brolin as George W. Bush. Brolin nailed Bush's mannerisms, voice, and humor so well, it felt like watching presidential footage. Renee Zellweger as Judy Garland. Her physical transformation and emotion made it hard to separate actor from icon. Joaquin Phoenix as Johnny Cash. Phoenix's deep voice, intensity, and vulnerability brought the Man in Black back to life on stage. Angela Bassett as Tina Turner. Bassett's powerhouse performance and striking resemblance made her a living embodiment of Tina's strength. Kirk Douglas as Vincent van Gogh. Douglas's fiery passion and tortured artistry made his portrayal of Van Gogh one of cinema's greatest transformations. Ben Kingsley as Mahatma Gandhi. Kingsley's transformation was so complete, many said he became Gandhi. Some call it acting, others call it transformation. These stars didn't just portray famous people, they became them. Which one amazed you the most? Let me know in the comments.